Hi everyone, I've just come on to give you a wee talk through on an altered clock that I've made. Now, this was originally, and if you look on my Facebook page, you'll see the before and after. This was originally a burgundy. Now if I turn it over you'll be able to see the colour. That purpley burgundy colour there was the colour of the whole clock. So what I originally done was I gave it a good coat of gesso, stippling it on to begin with. Because it's plastic it doesn't really want to stick very well, so I gave it a good stipple over with white gesso. Then I gave it another brush over with gesso. Finally I went over it with white acrylic paint. The glass had been taken off. Then what I done was the template that I had for the, wait, I see if I can find it. There we go. That was the old clock face. So what I done was I took that, cut out card, and I put this paper line on it. This is from the Romance and Roses collection from Nitwit Creations, who I am on the design team for. I think this paper is just delicious. It is very, very elegant. It has a light script through it and then some floral, and there's just like wee hints of lines, and it's just really, really pretty. I then cut out the numbers from the same, from the same collection, but when I put it on the paper they weren't standing out enough. They were kind of blending. So I then used, I don't think I've got it left down here, I think I put it back. I did. I used a pink Stardust Sakura pen, and I just went round the outside of all my numbers just to make them pop. I didn't want to do it too heavy. I didn't want to use blacks, greys. I wanted something softer and muted, but enough to make it stand out as well. And then my hands were originally, the hands for the hour and the minutes were originally black, and the second hand was red. I did originally try using some different alcohol inks, but to be honest it didn't work. It was giving me a hint of it, but it wasn't giving me enough coverage. It was still very dark, so scrapped that, gave it a wipe down and decided on just silver. It goes enough for me to excuse using it. Then what I done was I came up, and these parts were obviously all white. I decided to use pink, but the only pink I have is, sorry, I have more pink, but the only pink for this tone was Pearl Blush, but it was still too dark. If you look at it, it's a really dark colour of paint. So I took out a little bit of gesso, and I just took literally 2 drops of the Pearl Blush and mixed a wee bit together, and that gave me enough. I'm trying to see if I saved it. No, I haven't. But that gave me enough to just go over my wee diamonds here, and it ties it in again. Once I had done that, I put my face back on, put the glass back on and screwed it down. This little flower collection here, I actually put it on cardstock first so that when I was sticking it down, it was stuck down. I didn't want any one or two falling off. It's all done with wet glue, so I didn't have any glue strands, because with the glass I knew it was going to be a nightmare to try and get it back off. The leaves I got from Scrumpy's Craft Boutique, and they're just beautiful. They go absolutely delightfully with the green of the leaves inside as well, and with them having a satin feeling, they just are absolutely wonderful. I have used the shimmered braiding. Now, I don't know if that'll show. Oh, it does. There's a iridescent stranding through that, and it just gives it another wee hint of sparkle, because I didn't want it to be too blingy. I wanted to keep the kind of shabby chic look that the paper line was giving me. What I done there is, under these parts is actually just a silver plastic button to hold the glass in. Silver plastic just wasn't working. It was shiny compared to the matte version of the hands, so it couldn't work. So I just took 2 daisy appliques with the pink spot in the middle and just stuck them on. Again, up the top, another bit of the exact same braiding, and that was me done, really. I didn't want to add much extra, because I wanted the main paper to stand out. And honestly, see, for what it was originally to what it is now, I am absolutely delighted. I think it's a beautiful clock now, and I will be happily putting it on my wall. Happily. So I hope I've inspired you. If you're in one of the charity shops and you see a cheap clock, pick it up. Have a wee look at it and see if you can open it up, what you can alter on it. I mean, you might be getting it for £1. If you don't want to design it for your own home, put it up for sale on one of the Facebook pages or in one of the group selling pages. Someone will like it. This personally is for my own craft room, to keep myself going. I really like the colouring, and there's not too much pink for it to be obscene. I like pink, but I'm not over the top about it. So there's enough pink on it, but not overly. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If there's anything else you're wanting to know, please just give me a wee message or put a wee comment on, and I will reply. I do reply to all comments. I don't always do it regularly. Some days it can be a few weeks before I check it, but if I'm putting up videos regularly, I do check them regularly. So anytime you've got a comment, please get in touch and I will reply. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching. Take care. Bye for now.